In the heart of a small, sleepy town, there was a legend that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. It was a legend passed down through generations, whispered around campfires and told in hushed tones. The legend spoke of a mysterious, abandoned house on the outskirts of town, known as the House of Eternal Whispers. The story went that the house had once been the residence of a talented musician named Isabella. She was a young girl with raven black hair and piercing green eyes, whose haunting melodies were said to entrance anyone who heard them. Isabella was an enigmatic figure in the town, known for her beauty and her love for her violin, which she played with unparalleled skill. One fateful night, a terrible storm raged through the town, bringing with it darkness and sorrow. Isabella's music, usually so soothing, took on a sinister tone as the tempest outside grew in intensity. The townsfolk, driven to madness by the eerie melody, stormed her house, believing she had summoned the storm with her music. In their panic, they set fire to the house, and Isabella perished in the flames. But as the legend told, her spirit remained trapped in the ruins, forever playing her violin, and her music was now tainted with an undying sorrow. Years later, a group of brave but foolhardy girls from the town decided to explore the House of Eternal Whispers. They were drawn by the allure of the legend, the promise of adventure, and the thrill of facing their fears. They ventured into the decrepit mansion, their flashlights cutting through the darkness like knives. As they entered the house, they felt an eerie silence, as though the air itself held its breath. The girls followed the sound of the haunting violin, a spectral melody that seemed to echo from the very walls. It was beautiful, yet chilling, melancholic, yet... In the heart of the house, they discovered a dusty, cobweb-covered room, and there, in a tattered armchair, sat a spectral figure with raven black hair and piercing green eyes. It was Isabella, the girl who had once lived there, forever trapped in her music. The girls couldn't resist the allure of the music, and as they listened, tears welled in their eyes. They understood the tragedy of Isabella's fate and the sorrow that enveloped her spirit. In that moment, they made a pact to set her free. Working together, they gathered Isabella's scattered sheet music and her beloved violin. With trembling hands, they pieced together the haunting melody, the same one that had lured them in. As they played, the room filled with a soft, golden light, and Isabella's spirit began to fade away, the anguish in her eyes replaced with gratitude. The legend of the House of Eternal Whispers was finally put to rest that night. The girls had faced the horror and turned it into a tale of redemption. Isabella's music, once a source of dread, had found peace at last, and the town would forever remember the girls who dared to confront the haunting melody and release the trapped soul of the musician.